This is how to catch big fish in river. This Khmer man from Cambodia caught a big fish that was almost as long as his boat. Fish like this are usually very hard to catch, but with the right technique, it can be done. And this fisherman has been perfecting his technique for years. These big fish are usually found in rivers and lakes, and they're typically very strong and powerful fighters. That's why you need to have a big and sturdy boat like this one to be able to hold both you and the big fish you're trying to catch. The first step to catching a big fish is to find a good spot to fish. You want to look for areas where the river is deeper and slower moving. That's where the big fish like to hang out. The next step is to get your bait ready. The best bait for big fish is usually live bait like frogs or mice. You'll want to rig your bait up on a big hook. And you will also want to use a lot of weight to keep your bait down in the water. Once you've got your bait ready, it's time to cast it out. You'll want to make sure that you have enough line out to reach the deeper water. Now comes the hard part, waiting for a bite. It can take a long time for a big fish to find your bait, but eventually you'll feel a tug on your line. When that happens, you'll need to have your rod up and be ready to fight. Big fish are strong, and they will pull and twist and turn to try and shake you off. But if you stay focused and you keep your rod tip up, you'll eventually win the fight, and you'll get your big fish. That's how this Khmer man from Cambodia caught his big fish. He found a good spot. He made his bait. He cast it out. He waited patiently for a bite, and then he fought the fish until it was his. If you want to try this yourself, then go to a river or a lake and try your luck. Just remember, the big fish are usually in the deeper water, so you'll need a big boat to be able to hold you in your catch. You'll also need some live bait, a big hook, and a lot of weight. And finally, you'll need to have the patience to wait for a bite. But if you do all this right, then you might just be able to catch a big fish like this Khmer man did. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.